I want to start off just by addressing the fact that we don't want that dormitory. We have no problem with the students of St. John's, the staff there. Many of us have gone to St. John's, graduated. We have people attending now. We have no problem with them. Father Harrington can't hear us too well, so we're going to have to yell a little louder. That's where the problem is. That's why we're here. We have several guests that are here. A couple will speak in a while, but I would like to introduce them. State Senator Frank Padovan, Assemblyman Mark Webrin, City Councilman Tony Avella, District Leader and Jamaica Estates Zoning Committee Chair Martin Taylor. We expect Councilman Gennaro to be here. I heard he was stuck in traffic still. Oh, okay. I guess he's working. He's at work. Representing him from his office, Leah Carter. The guest that I was hoping to be able to introduce to you, who's not here, was a representative from the diocese office in Brooklyn. We've been very active. There's people behind me, many people out here have been working very hard. Letters have gone to Rome. I called the diocese office and I spoke with them. They've been very nice. They really have been. But they're not in charge of the dorm. And it's Bishop DeMarzo who was in charge of the diocese. His office has been very, very polite, and we invited him here this evening. He said he couldn't make it, was expected to, he planned on sending a representative from his office, and we just found out that the representative wasn't able to get here. And I have no problem with that. And I've got a lot of problems with Father Harrington, but as far as the representative of the bishop's office, I thought that was a very nice gesture on their part to have a face, to sit and talk, to listen to us, to hear your concerns, because your concerns are exactly the same as ours. And my feeling is however way they got stuck, at least they showed good faith in wanting to have somebody come out here. So that's why we were waiting, and then I just heard that the vicar wasn't able to make it, so we're rolling. I want to point out two people, very briefly, from our group. The video display that you're seeing, I don't know if the entire thing is on the website, Tom? Tomorrow will be on the website. This was done by Tom Chin. I've known Tom for a number of years, and it keeps surprising me with little more bits and pieces that he's able to come up with. And this is really an outstanding job he did. Really wonderful. The other person I want to point out, she's sitting up here, is the lady that got us started. And that's the woman who lives right next to that horrible dorm. Evelyn Oldenburg. If you ever want to meet somebody that's got a hard bark on them, that's Evelyn. She's the sweetest woman you want to meet, but just don't push her too far. We don't push her too far, do we? Absolutely. This dorm, and I don't care what H2H says or St. John says, this is not a done deal. This is not done. St. John's thought that we were going to hibernate this winter. They were wrong. We've been at Madison Square Garden. We've been at the New York Athletic Club. We've been at St. John's many times. They know we're here, and we're not going anywhere. And we've got some wonderful friends in the City Council, the State Senate, in the Assembly. This fight's not over. It's not over. This past Sunday, I was driving down Henley Road, and I saw a traffic enforcement agent. All right, New York, that's no big deal. I started thinking, 485 students, 350 cars, those traffic enforcement agents are going to be very busy, and that's going to hurt us. Put that on the list of things you don't like. We were at a meeting at St. John's last month, what St. John's calls a community dialogue. It was, we're here, too bad, you don't like it. Well, one of the questions they addressed, in addition to shrubbery, which I'm saying tongue-in-cheek because I really don't care about their flowers, but one of the things they addressed was the cars that students will be bringing into the neighborhood. And this is their solution. And please, try to hold your laughter down. Their solution was that the students who are going to live at the dorm will park at the St. John's parking lot on Union Turnpike and 170th Street and take a shuttle bus over to the dorm. I sat there and I wondered, what kind of idiots do they think we are? But they must think we're idiots. Their solutions are really hysterical, insulting, and they're just going ahead with plans. Father Harrington, I wish I could introduce him tonight. He's been invited. He doesn't show up. And it was interesting. Senator Padovan said at our last meeting in December, I know somebody is here from St. John's. Do you mind if I steal that line? I know somebody's here from St. John's. Make sure you get the message right. We don't want the dorm. We don't want it. When we met at this dialogue meeting, several of us got up to speak. And they also came up with, actually, Michael, it's nice to see you. Michael Bookbinder from Jamaica States Association. Michael mentioned that they offered some compromises when they met with Father Harrington. That the graduate students and third-year students, my response to that was, we'll have people old enough to buy beer legally. When I spoke, when I finished, all I said was, as far as compromise, we don't want the dorm. It's that simple. Make sure you get the message right when you bring it back to Joe Shiami. I want to introduce, I was going to say one of our hardest workers, but everybody you see over here, and a whole lot of people up here, are hardest workers. We've been working very, very hard. And meeting, making plans, which we're going to share most of this with you tonight. We want you to know what's going on.